Good morning everyone, and welcome to a new daily vlog series, my April vlogs. I normally do May vlogs. In fact, I've done May vlogs for the last 2 years, but I don't know, I just thought this year let's change it up and let's do April instead, because we get Easter holidays and Easter and kind of the start of spring, I guess, rather than kind of full-blown spring heading towards summer. I don't know, anyway. April vlogs. For anyone that is new to my channel and hasn't come across me or my vlog series before, first off, hello, I'm Helen. I am an indie yarn dyer and I am the dyer behind the Giddy yarns brand, I guess. I live in Scotland, in Dundee, with my husband Tom and my 2 boys, Arthur, who is 7, and Jasper, who is 4. They will all feature somewhat throughout the vlog series, I'm sure. And the vlog series will just mostly be kind of day-to-day life, basically. So kind of work life for me, managing that. I work from home. I work in here. At the moment, this is our garage. It is not the glamorous, any form of glamorous dye studio. I will share my little work area in a second. But yeah, I work from home. Obviously I have 2 children. Jasper is at school, at nursery full-time, and Arthur is at school full-time at the moment, at least. They have gone back to school since not being at school for most of the beginning of this year, as I'm sure is the same in a lot of places. But yeah, they're enjoying being back at school. So yeah, that's kind of what it'll be. There'll be crafty stuff, knitting, a bit of crochet. We'll talk about lots of other things. So it's not just going to be kind of one specific thing. It'll encompass kind of everything that I get up to on a day-to-day basis. My vlogs are not glamorous, if you haven't got that impression already. I'm also looking at the massive spots on my face, so ignore that. I'm not a big makeup wearer. You're not going to see... You're going to see real life in my vlogs. Let's go with that. Yeah. There's nothing glamorous in our day-to-day lifestyles. And yeah, that's basically kind of my vlogs. I like to share a bit of behind the scenes, a bit of what we're getting up to, and also kind of everyday life as it is, rather than glamorized and made pretty for social media. Right. I am warming these pans up. I need to get some yarn on to soak and then get on with the rest of my day. For those of you that are curious, this is my dye space. I'm kind of in the back of the garage at the moment. So I've got a couple of buckets of water there, one with yarn soaking, one with water ready to rinse yarn afterwards. I've then got 2 kind of work benches, if that makes sense. I am a messy worker. So yeah, it's chaos. But on this bench, at the moment, I've got kind of dyes and a space to mix up my dyes and things like that. And then on this bench, I've got 2 burners with my pans. Annoyingly, in this garage, I can't get more than 2 burners running at the moment because the electricity situation is not brilliant. It blows the fuse if I have too much going. But it's working for me at the moment. And then I've also got a little kind of storage area here where I can store various bits that I need. But yeah, that is my setup at the moment. I have just dropped Arthur back at school. He comes home for lunch at the moment. He has done since before Christmas. If you're a regular viewer of the vlogs, you'll probably be aware from the beginning of Vlogmas, I think, I talked a little bit about why Arthur's coming home. But he has, well, he's had since he was about 3, goodness knows, issues with his continence, basically. And we've had a lot of support in the last 2 years. Since moving up to Scotland, we've had a lot of support. And actually things are going very, very well at the moment. But as part of the kind of extra treatment and kind of extra supporting him as best we can, he comes home for lunch. So he comes and has his lunch at home, and then he goes back to school after lunch. Luckily, we only live about 2 minutes away from the school, so it's not too big an interruption, thankfully. Yeah, bear with me for the first couple of days of the vlog, because it takes a little bit of kind of getting used to daily vlogging again. It takes a bit of remembering to talk to the camera and trying to think of what I'm going to record and things like that. It just takes a bit for me to get back into the swing of it, basically. But yeah, I've got a couple of hours now before I have to go and pick them up from school properly. So I'm just going to continue with the stripes. I'm on my third one, I think I'm winding. Anyway, continue with that and just get on with a bit of work. Lighting is going crazy. If you're familiar with my vlogs, you might recognise the position you are in. You are in the tea cupboard. This is a familiar spot where I can kind of just chat to you, really. Anyway, I don't have much to say right at this moment, other than to just check in and tell you to be gentle with me for the first couple of days of the vlog as I get back into the swing. I'm going to have a swig of tea and I'm going to get on with some more work. Making slow progress with the stripes. I'm having a stripey update sometime in April, and this is the progress. So this is the brand new colourway. It's complicated. I love this one. I can't wait to get a sample done. I'm going to crank up a sample at some point. But yeah, I really pleased with this. This is the brand new one. And then I've also done some eggs and bunnies because it's nearly Easter, so we need eggs and bunnies for April. And this one is Hopeless Romantic. So this is 6 stripes. It's a really pretty colourway. So yeah, getting there slowly, building up the stock. I need to go and pick the boys up from school, but I managed to grab kind of half an hour or so beforehand just to finish off, well, very nearly finish off my stripy socks. They just need Kitchener-ing. I will do that when I get back. But look, a finished sock. And I finished the other one, which means that I have finished these just in time to catch them in for Sharon of SCR1 TNO Podcasts Stripy Sock Cal, because today, if you don't know how I record my vlogs, I record the day early. So today is technically the 31st of March, even though you'll be getting the video on the 1st. But yep, I have finished them. The other one is just there. Finished pair of socks. Wow. will be a finished pair of socks once I finish that Kitchener. One of the things that I thought would be really fun to kind of continue with in this vlog series, and hopefully in future vlog series as well, was the idea of having something as a thing of the day, if that makes sense. If you watched my Vlogmas series, I'm going to take my glasses off because it's just glaring behind you. If you've watched my Vlogmas series, you'll know that we did a joke of the day, which was very daft and very funny, and they were very bad jokes. But it was just nice to have that kind of one thing each day, if that makes sense. Vlogmas worked really well for joke of the day. No, other way around. Joke of the day worked really, really well for Vlogmas, because I think that light-hearted daftness was just what was needed. But I thought we'd do something a little bit more sensible, I'm afraid, for the April vlogs. But I thought we would do a book of the day. It'll be a vast range of different books. We're going to choose from adult books, so kind of books that Tom and I have read or are reading or would like to read. But also we're going to let the kids get involved as well. So they will pick out their favourite kids' books and things like that. I might pick crafting books occasionally. I don't know. But there'll be a book each day that we talk about. So I thought I would kick it off with this book. I read this so first of all, because I'm just waving at the screen and it's probably not that easy to read, this is The Fifth Season by N.K.Jemisin. There we go. I read this book back in December, I think. Tom bought it, or it was bought for Tom. I can't quite remember which way round. Anyway, it was recommended to Tom. And I usually struggle with the books that he's read and really enjoyed, because he and I have quite different preferences for the type of prose we enjoy. He quite likes flowery prose, whereas I quite like things to be a bit simpler. So I have a tendency, when he's read a book and really enjoyed it, I have a tendency to kind of be put off slightly from trying it. But I thought I'd give it a go. And do you know what? This was brilliant. If anybody's read it, let me know. As with all my videos, you know, if you've got anything, just comment down below, because I love to hear from you all. But yeah, let me know if you've read it. It's really, really good. It's kind of a fantasy post-apocalyptic kind of idea. I could read the back, couldn't I? Right. This is the way the world ends for the last time. It starts with the Great Red Rift across the heart of the world's sole continent, spewing ash that blots out the sun. It starts with death and a murdered son and a missing daughter. It starts with betrayal and long dormant wounds rising up to fester. This is the stillness, a land long familiar with catastrophe, where the power of the earth is wielded as a weapon and there is no mercy. So yeah, it's kind of post-apocalyptic, but with magic and mystery and kind of, it's very, very clever, and it is very, very good. And there's lots of kind of twists and turns. It's a trilogy. I'm currently reading the second book, which is called The Broken Earth. I'm wondering now whether they've got all the names of all the books written in here. No, it's not. It's the Broken Earth trilogy. I'm reading the second book, which is The Obelisk Gate, and Tom is currently reading the third book, which is The Stone Sky. And yeah, they're just as good. In fact, it's one of a rare trilogy where every single book in the trilogy won the Hugo Award. What I will do with the book of the day is, down below the video, in the description box, I will add some links to bookshop.org, where you can kind of go and have a little look. They're affiliate links, So if you do purchase any of the books through the affiliate link, then I get a small percentage. But bookshop.org are a website that support local bookshops, and things like that, basically. So it's a really good website that provides a lot of support to local bookshops. So I'm quite happy to direct you to that website. But yeah, I will add links below, and I hope you enjoy our book of the day as we go through the month. I am going to finish off. I really want to put my glasses back on. I feel weird without them. I'm going to finish off this vlog here because I want to sort of get a bit of a head start on editing it and things like that as I slowly get myself back into the swing of vlogging every day. But I hope you've enjoyed the first day of our April vlogs, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.